Greetings my friends, welcome back to the StreamLayer integration guide. Today we are going to integrate StreamLayer SDK into a bare React Native auth architecture project. That's not an Expo project, so it's gonna be a little bit easier. So let's create a new project. Okay, let's name it. So okay, now let's move to the project folder. Let's open the terminal. And now let's go to the official documentation to take the dependencies. Here I'm gonna take React Native StreamLayer and the React Native Safe Area context. And for our example, we're gonna use React Native tail player and all the dependencies he requires. And we are also going to use React Native config. Okay, we installed all dependencies and now let's prepare the native parts. Let's add these dependencies to the build Gradle. Add metadata. And let's create a cast options provider class for the Google Cast. Okay, now let's try to compile it. Oh, we should use another command. So everything built correctly, and now we're gonna create React Native config file and work with the JavaScript. First of all, let's apply it in the build Gradle. And create the .env file. Add your SDK API key here. I'm gonna use mine. So now let's work with the JavaScript part. First of all, we need to cover our root component with the safe area provider. I'm gonna copy all of this and change it in the my index.js file. So okay, now let's remove all not needed code from the app.tsx file. So let's copy imports from the official documentation. I'm gonna take this. Let's add the variables. Let's take methods. And methods to work for the view event listeners. Now let's take the layout. And styles. Okay, now let's try to build it again. Okay, looks like everything built correctly. Now let's take the sponsorship ID and work with the iOS. So everything looks fine, so let's close Android and start working with the iOS. Let's go to the iOS folder and run the pod install. The React Native StreamLayer requires a high minimum deployment target, so let's fix it. Let's go to the pod file and change it here. Okay, let's open Xcode. And let's build the app. Don't forget to run the metro. Looks like everything built correctly for iOS 2. The sponsorship. Okay, now let's test the ID. Everything looks fine. Thanks for watching.